So I've been putting it off. It's like 12:39. Let's do this. Okay. Gonna set you guys up. How does that work? Can you see? Now you can see most of it. I'll give you a tip. I really don't have a lot of stuff underneath my kitchen cupboard. I've pretty much cleaned it all out. So first step I guess I'll do is to pull everything out. Yeah. I suppose I could wipe out the bottom. There's a little bit of crusties down there. That's about it. Okay. It's empty. That's really... Like, I went through this, I don't know, January, February, pulled a lot of stuff out of here, so I'm going to pause this and go get a rag to wipe it out. Okay, I've got a rag. I squirted a little bit of all-purpose method. This one is in lime and sea salt scent. It smells kind of nice. Give the walls a wipe. I suppose it was a little bit dirty. It's a bit of a mess on the rag. My toe. So there's that. Let it dry for a moment. Put the rag and the cleany stuff over there. So all that I've really got underneath my sink is it's like a drying rack for for when I wash pots and pans, like baking sheets and things like that. It helps to have something tall. I have this. It's just a drying rack that I had from back when I was in Japan. It's kind of nice. I set this on the plastic ramp. I don't know. What do you call this thing? The tray? I don't know. And then that's good for setting when I have a lot of plates or I don't know. There's times when I use this. And I can fit this and that other drying rack onto my that tray thingy all at the same time. I have a dish bin. Sometimes you need to soak stuff, but you don't want it all to sit in the sink. So you fill this up with soap and water and soak your stuff in here. And I can set it up next to my sink. I only have one channel in my sink. Channel. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. Okay. Next things that I have under my sink is some dishwashing liquid. I haven't broken into this one yet. This one's new. I don't know. I like citrus scents. I also have this. This is some homemade dish soap that I made. Kind of along the lines of making homemade laundry soap. Pretty similar process. Yeah. I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's taken me like 3 years to get through that gallon jug of soap. It washes dishes just fine. It degreases, but it doesn't foam up, and sometimes you kind of want that foam just because it makes you feel better, but it's really like a gallon of... It was really thick. Like, this is watered down now. It was so thick that I had this, like a smaller type of squeezy bottle, like Dollar Tree size squeezy bottle for soap. And I would put, maybe 2/3 of it would be soap concentrate, and then I'd add water and shake it up real good, and that would last me a couple weeks, maybe. But I'm moving on to store-bought. I mean, that was when I had a roommate that was going through, like, a bottle of bigger than this every week, and I was like, and no, we're not doing that. I mean, she was going through, let's see, maybe $3 worth of soap every week, so that's like $12 worth of soap every month, and she wasn't paying enough rent for me to do that. Alright, other random things. This is a sponge I have from when I was camping. I don't know. Does it bring me joy? No. Do I use it all the time? No. Doesn't smell. It's kind of like terry cloth on one side and scrubber on the other. Maybe I'll use it next time my sponge runs out. Till then, gets to hang out in here. Next thing I've got is this. It's just like a basic crock, and in it I have one of these soap guys. I don't use this very often. I've seen people use it for cleaning their showers. Maybe I'll do that. I also have this brush. This brush is a little bit kind of cool. It's got a... Oh, it's by Dawn. And when you push down on it, I don't know if you can see this, but the handle turns. That's kind of cool. So when you're cleaning something out, like the head moves. It doesn't move on hands very well. So that's kind of cool. I have this other brush. This is Quickie. I need to replace this one. This one's like a sponge, so this is great for cleaning things out. This one, nor this one, like going into narrow necks. Plus they're kind of short, so I'm always looking for a longer bottle brush. So I also have this one. This one doesn't have a brand. I think I got it in like the baby stuff section, so it's got like a nipple reamer plus the bottle brush bit. It's kind of soft. I wish that it had sponge. I had one at one time that had like a sponge tip on it so that you could get into the bottom of the bottles without just scratching them out. That's kind of cool. And then a random refill for this thing. So that's in that crock. What a crock! I have another crock. Has garbage bags in it. Super exciting. But it keeps me from having to have the box. The box had 2 rolls in it. You drop $10, but you've got like 100 bags per roll for $10. Well, they're like little 13-gallon. So whatever that comes out to, I don't know. I think it was like $10 maybe. I have some TSP, trisodium phosphate. It is a super degreaser. It is great on, it says, clean surfaces in prep for painting for better durability and adhesion for the paint. Somehow it controls lead paint dust. I don't know. And it's good for deck and siding cleaning. But it's really good for getting grease and oils off of things. So it also does a wonder on mildew and mold without... That's one of the things. If you've got black mold, be careful what you put on it, because bleach makes it freak out, and so it releases more of its spores. So if you're actually allergic to, or it's the really toxic black mold that's growing in your house, don't use bleach. You're better off using hydrogen peroxide. Maybe try sodium phosphate. Just make sure you're doing your research. Don't just put bleach onto any mold. You would think that it would help, but it makes it freak out. It makes the mold freak out, and it releases all its spores, which means that it's probably spreading to other places in your house and into your lungs. Yuck. So try sodium phosphate. I also have some of this Cameo. It is just like a powder, kind of like Barkeeper's Friend. I got it because my kitchen sink was super stained, and I thought, stainless steel cleaner. So I put it in and rubbed it and lost all the moisture in my cuticles, and my kitchen sink actually looks clean now. So that's kind of good. I think I'm going to use it in my bathroom sink next time my bathroom comes up on the zone cleaning. And I've used it actually on my stainless steel pots and pans to get the, you know how sometimes the oil drips down and then it gets heated up and it varnishes on. It worked pretty good for pulling the varnish off and didn't really super cloud up my stainless steel. I also used it on the inside of a pan that somebody had overheated, and there was something starchy in it or something, I don't remember, but it left staining on the inside of one of my stainless steel pans, because stainless steel, why would it stain? But it did from heat. And it kind of helped clear that off so that things stopped sticking to it as much. Next thing that I've got in here is this little caddy. This is just sponges. I've got stainless steel. I use stainless steel for scrubbing out my cast iron pans because I don't ever put soap on my stainless steel or my steel wool. Not steel wool. This is steel ribbon. Oh man, it won't get into it. Maybe you can see it there. This is steel ribbon. And that helps to scrape off any food bits. Yep. And then I've got these. I don't know. I think I bought these in Japan.